cool. Yeah, welcome to the Nexus. This is that Marvel show. Woo!
Yay!
Marvel, woo!
Yay!
Yes, Marvel. Myself here, Andrew the Winter Surfer, and Will. How you doing, Will?
I'm doing good.
Come on, more pep, Will. Come on.
I'm doing good.
Yes.
Yay!
We're all good. Yeah. We're here for a Marvel show. Last week we had the DC show. The week before that, we will be on a regular schedule soon with more shows. But thank you for joining us today. A little bit earlier, but maybe we'll start doing these earlier shows. But thank you for joining us. Please like and share the video. Prime will be dropping in, so hopefully sometime during this video, discuss the Marvel news or anything else like that pertaining to Marvel. Also, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. If you have subscribed already, we do really appreciate it. The more people on as possible. We'll be doing a superhero draft. We're going to have loads of people on for that. And to do that, that's a big project that we're doing. So hopefully that's starting up soon. We're going to start our Versus show soon as well. Sorry for delaying that on Will. Will's been working really hard on that. Just trying to find a schedule to all of us to be on at the same time. But thanks for that. But we are here to discuss the Marvel news over the last couple of weeks. I think some of the biggest news has been a couple of trailers that dropped, Will. Recently for the Black Widow film, which has now been pushed back to July and will be a joint release in the cinema and on Disney Plus for about 30 quid.
Jesus.
I know.
It's such a shame. It's such a shame because I really do think soon cinema will die for a while, if I'm being completely honest. Do you know what I see happening, Andrew?
Yeah.
I see for the next 20, 25 years or so, everything turns into like streaming services.
Oh, yeah.
These films. And then what will happen, like how vinyl records have come back into fashion, more people are buying them again. In about 40 years' time, there'll be cinemas reopening. People want to go back out. I think it'll be something similar to that, if I'm being honest.
Maybe. Soon it might only be live stuff like sport on normal TV.
Cineworld has shut down, isn't it?
Well, I think so. Yeah, I know a couple of big ones in the States have shut down. So
yeah, the one near to me shut down. So it looks like I'm not going to Odeon. I'll have to go to I'll have to go to an independent one. Or the one at a shopping centre, because I'm not going to Odeon. I just don't like Odeon. Like the way it's structured. I don't know if that's just mine. It feels more like a coffee shop than an actual cinema.
It's like the ones that put the sofas in there now. You can have like wine and a meal brought to you.
Oh, you can have pizza. Yeah, that's in London. Yeah.
But yeah, let's go on to the Marvel stuff. So the first big trailer we'll talk about is the Black Widow one. Did you get a chance to see that?
Yeah. It's not much new footage, is there? It's just sort of like it's just sort of showing. They showed some things from past Marvel films, like flashbacks, sort of. It's more of it's more teasing us about how the stories might sort of tie in more than actual new footage itself.
Yeah, you're right. It was sort of like it was like a new trailer, but it was sort of basically a rehash of the other trailers, so you don't forget essentially. What the story's about, because they've been pushing it back. Only by your verbal, Justin, my friend Kai. She'd probably kick your ass, Kai. But only by your if you beat her verbally, no problem. But
especially if she's got her staff on her.
Yes, exactly.
She's stabby.
But yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought there was loads more action in this one. If anyone doesn't know, the villain is called the Taskmaster, and in comic history, he's a villain who knows he learns his opponent's fighting styles. I like the name anyway. The Taskmaster. Yeah, exactly. Well, he's a villain for hire, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? So
a bit like a hitman.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much
Iron
Man's. He's pretty much Iron Man's suit. He just learns all the patterns.
Not really. But he's some form of it, but not like what Tony Stark built. But yeah, he's one that learns anyone's fighting skills. So he's a formidable opponent.
Is he like the Thomas Tuchel of fighting? Very flexible.
Maybe, yeah. He doesn't overthink it. Do you know what I mean? So, you know,
Not like Pep.
or Klopp or something like that. But that's enough
anyway.
football. That's enough football talk.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true, guys.
I do love Venom, to be fair. Venom is
Yeah,
quite...
Deadpool's cool as well. But yeah, yeah. So it's obviously a prequel because obviously we know spoilers. We know what happens to her in Dead Game. Sorry, Endgame. What happens to her in Endgame? Obviously, it's a prequel. The interesting bit will be for me, what the end scene credits are. Do you know that come after the first set of credits and then the last credits? Because that might set up the future of Black Widow or whatever film is popping up essentially. Because you all know, it's not as if we're going to go.
They're going to introduce us to some new characters that could potentially be in the MCU in the future. Maybe that's why. Maybe this film isn't actually about Black Widow as such. It's about just expanding the universe.
Yeah, I think it is. I hope they don't kill off whoever Taskmaster is, because he's pretty good villain. I hope they don't kill off the villains or anything like that. Just keep them.
Who's he being played by?
I don't know. That's the thing. There's nothing for the Taskmaster being anyone.
They can't bring Black Widow back. Please don't. They can't.
No, they can't. They can't because this is a prequel. They're not going to bring Widow back.
Yeah, but you just know what Marvel are like.
When they've been pretty good in the films, in the comics, they can come back from anything, really, can't they? Even after a few years.
To be fair, though, I thought they were going to somehow bring Vision back, but they didn't. So.
Well, they did.
Well, he's dead. He's still dead.
He's not. He's just been downloaded into another body.
Oh, I guess White Vision
like a predicted he would be downloaded. Yeah, he basically downloaded his thoughts and consciousness into another body.
Oh, fucking hell! They're not going to have any. Oh, and Loki's going to come back.
Well, but this is a different Loki, isn't it? It's from a different
it is, but he's still in some way going to come back.
Well, probably. But you never know.
My god! Infinity War is going to be bloody undermined. They're going to do it's going to be like Star Wars. They're going to fuck it up. They're going to actually mess up everything and undermine everyone's action.
Why are you? This is Marvel. Don't doubt them. Don't doubt Marvel. Marvel hasn't disappointed, all right?
I doubt Disney, Andrew. I don't doubt.
No, it's not, no. But they give a lot of leeway to Kevin Feige, so it's all good. You know what I mean? He's doing good things over there. All right, so don't doubt them whatsoever. Don't have any doubts that Marvel will deliver us some good shit, and if it is crazy, there's some reason into it. So. Yeah, so the Black Widow trailer, it's more of a rehash of other trailers, just a reminder what's happening. Are you going to watch that film, Will?
Yeah, I'll watch it. I will, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it as well.
I'm not paying £30. I spent £16 on Godzilla vs Kong, and that felt like £160 for the pay. Well, the pacing was actually good, but
it's predictable.
Yeah, it was. To be fair,
it wasn't even over 2 hours.
I didn't even feel like I watched 2.5 hours. If I'm being honest, I felt like I watched a YouTube video.
So, I was going, and I found out when I actually watched it, and I found out what it was, and then I read through people's like spoiler reviews. I went, oh my god, I'm glad I never paid £16 Prime.
It's all good,
let me know when you want to come on. Yeah, oh no, you had yourself Prime. Yeah, you had yourself when you want to come on.
Godzilla.
Let's not do it. We'll do that separate. We'll do that separate as a Marvel thing. But yeah, Black Widow. Yeah, I'll watch that. It looks like it's got some very good action in it, so I'm more happy with that.
I don't have too high expectations of it though. I think it's going to be I think it will be a B-tier film.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Even if she wasn't dead, I would still class it as a B-tier film. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going into it, I don't expect much of moving along the story anywhere at all in the whole MCU as a whole, because it's set between Civil War and Infinity War. So I don't expect it. Am I expecting maybe at the end a Chris Evans cameo as Captain America, possibly? Because he would have still been Captain America during that time. So something like that.
There's rumors that Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. could easily pop up. It like I said, it's set between Civil War and Infinity War, so you can have anyone in there who hasn't died or whatever, or gotten old or whatever, pop up in there. So that's all good. But are you going to watch it, Prime?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I will actually watch it.
Yeah. I think so. Like I said, we weren't. I'm not expecting it to move the story along the MCU a lot.
It'll be better than Spider-Man, so
Probably. We'll have better action.
We need to do a whole hour video just on Spider-Man.
And why Prime hates Spider-Man. That's where we'll put it.
Yeah.
Why I hate
no,
Spider-Man.
No. Hey, Spider-Man's one of my favorite ever.
Prime versus
MCU
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Why Prime hates
MCU
Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland as
Here's the thing.
Spider-Man.
I don't. Again, like I've said, Tom Holland's performance as Spider-Man is actually, from what they want, from what Marvel want, is actually spot on. However, I don't like how they've handled the character of Spider-Man.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But the way Tom Holland has portrayed it, I have no problems with it. It's actually spot on.
What did you think of the Black Widow trailer? Prime.
Yeah, I mean, nothing more really added.
No, did you? I just thought it was a rehash of. It was just a reminder trailer. When they said new, but it was just a reminder trailer that the film's coming out.
Yeah.
I had to go. Yeah, we're still
Like
doing this film. We're still doing.
Don't forget,
Hey,
people,
hello,
don't
we're
forget.
still doing this. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Don't forget what.
Oh, don't forget that the film's coming out. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
it's pushed
they're
back
saying.
to July now. Yeah, it's pushed back to July. So, yeah, we'll see. The other one, yes, the other one which we are looking forward to is actually a Disney Plus series called Loki.
Andrew's villain.
I love Loki, best. But it showed us.
Andrew loves Loki, and he loves his cat too.
Yes, I do. Shows previous clips, but more looking like he's doing like some sort of side missions as well to correct things, maybe on the timeline or something like that, or different timelines as well. So that looked pretty good. Like I say, you know what, my imagination for this series is going all over the place because they can do anything. Involves time travel, space. They can do anything they want essentially in this. Is it a backdoor to introduce? Reality. Is it a backdoor for an early introduction for Kang the Conqueror? We know he's appearing in Ant-Man and the Wasp film.
They show what is it called? You know that character that has like 3 heads or something? Not the Living Tribunal, but something else.
Yeah.
To do with time travel.
Yeah.
Is that meant to be like Kang or something?
Well, I don't think so, because obviously Kang's got only 1 head. I've never known Kang to have 3 heads in anything whatsoever.
Yeah, but in one of the trailers there was a statue or something, and one of them, or
maybe after we watch it again,
a statue that had a thing of Kang. It's one of the earlier trailers. Though.
Yeah, is it though? Do you think it's more like? For me, it's more like an introduction to Kang. Like, you remember when Thanos was introduced at the end of the Avengers? And there's just like a picture of him. It's not like he'll pop up and maybe at the end of the series where they've set every reality right or whatever timeline right, he then pops up and it's allowed him to do whatever he wants to do essentially. Something like that.
Why? Like, huh? I'm curious as to what actually happened. Like, what's wrong?
I don't know, because this is a Loki that stole the Tesseract from one timeline, and I don't. Well,
you can also see in one of the timelines.
What's he done?
You can see in the background. You can see in the background that there's the Avengers Tower destroyed.
Well, exactly. What's he done? So, what has he done between when he took the Tesseract to end up in that time prison or wherever he's been? What's he done what has his actions done in certain timelines? You know what I mean? Something like that. So, and maybe the thing is that to end his sentence there, he's got to do all this stuff to get out of it or something, to drop his sentence down or to get free or something like that.
Reminded me of Suicide Squad for some reason,
but an obvious better version.
Yeah,
of Loki.
That's not a conversation.
Yes, not. Yeah, that's for a DC show. We'll have a conversation about that. But yeah, Brian, what did you think of the Loki trailer? Is your excitement even more now? Is it?
Yeah,
I'm the same. Are you something wrong with your sound, bro?
He's on mute.
There's
It's on mute,
oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, I mean, Falcon Winter Soldier now, then Black Widow, and then nothing else really until Loki. So.
Well, no, now it's reversed because Loki's ahead of Black Widow because they're releasing Black Widow in July. So
really,
yeah, they released it, pushed it back to July. Yeah.
When's Loki coming out?
June 11th.
June.
Oh, so I thought it was near the end of the year. Oh, that's even better.
No, June 11th. Yeah, June 11th.
So it's Loki, Black Widow. Then is that all?
I think there's the What If series in August or something like that, the animated one.
And then that's it.
And then I think that's it. I'm not too sure if there's it's the Eternals. The Eternals as a film is in like September, October, or something like that. And I don't know if there's another. There might be the Hawkeye series maybe at the end of the year.
When's the Eternals coming out?
And then the Spider-Man film. Huh?
Spider-Man is
Eternals is coming out.
Spider-Man's
this year.
December. Eternals is this year. Yeah.
Have they even released a trailer yet?
No, they haven't. No, it's strange. They'll probably release one.
They'll probably move that back.
Probably release one after the Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier show's finished or something like that to keep people in tune. But yeah, has your excitement gone up with this Loki series coming, or is it still the same high?
Yeah, I'm just as excited as before, really.
Yeah.
If I'm being
honest. I want to know who the villain is.
Yeah.
Or is it alternate versions of Loki?
Yeah, is it alternate? Will we see the famous comic female Loki as one of the alternatives, do you think? Because there has been a female Loki in the comics when he's come back from the dead, obviously.
Yeah, because there's a in I think the first trailer.
Yeah.
When they're going through different realities and stuff, there was one of Loki. You know that shot from the comic where it's like President Loki with a few different people from history. They did that same shot for the show. They showed it in the trailer. So yeah, I think female Loki might be there. I think there was rumors that Kid Loki will be there as well.
Kid Loki, Kid Loki.
I don't really know much about, but I'm interested.
If it's the one I'm thinking about, it's a teenage version of him. Anyway, annoying in the comics, so I'm sure they won't be annoying in real life. But yeah, probably see loads of. That's what I mean. Maybe it's him going in on side missions to stop other alternative Lokis. Maybe it's something like that. That could be something, couldn't it? You know what I mean? So it could be something like that. Time travel,
magic. I mean, this is
space.
Is this not what Doctor Strange is for? You think? Or does this movie take place? Because
when does the movie take place?
Doctor Strange, he said he's here to protect the world against all magical threats. Scarlet Witch or WandaVision happens. When does WandaVision take place?
WandaVision takes place 3 weeks after Endgame. So that's what I mean.
And Andrew, this sort of couldn't. Have you seen the report saying that apparently the new Doctor Strange is going to be Doctor Strange fighting another Avenger?
Yeah, but is that too obvious to think he's going to fight the Scarlet Witch?
Is she an Avenger?
Yeah, she's an Avenger. Scarlet Witch is an Avenger, yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, but is it too obvious that it's her?
I don't know. Again, it makes me think, why wasn't I mean, he wasn't so fine, and it kind of makes sense why he wasn't, I guess. But why wasn't Doctor Strange involved?
Yeah, maybe the movie will explain why he wasn't here for certain events. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it will,
particularly when it's magic and
exactly, and it's to do with realities and everything.
The villain for Doctor Strange as well. People.
Well, he's not the Sorcerer Supreme yet, though, is he? That's the thing. He's not the Sorcerer. Is he? Are we sure about that?
Officially, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Is he? Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know. Maybe something was blocking him from seeing this, or maybe
because maybe you can say WandaVision because I don't know. Maybe because the villain wasn't like Nightmare or anything or Mephisto, so you can say it's not a threat. But at the end, it's revealed that she is this mystical.
Yeah, she's powerful, more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme.
That is then a threat.
Yeah, but exactly. But maybe, hopefully, the they'll explain it in the Doctor. I was going to say Doctor Vision then, Doctor Strange.
Oh, I'd love to see Doctor Strange vs Scarlet Witch. I hope Doctor Strange would whoop her ass as well.
Well,
destroy her.
But yeah, let's get back to Loki. Yeah, Loki. I'm sort of like I think it's going to be more episodes than Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think it might be the same, like 8 episodes or something like that. Yeah, maybe the same as WandaVision. But yeah, it was and still is my most anticipated series when they launched it, because of everything they could do with it. The other series have been absolutely brilliant, so I'm hoping not. This isn't the one that's like I was expecting good things for. Then
to be fair, I don't. Looking back on it, I don't think WandaVision was brilliant. I'd say it was just good.
I thought it's brilliant from the 4th episode onwards. End of the 3rd episode.
It got good.
No, but if you've watched WandaVision, for me, you don't have to watch the first 3 episodes. You just go from the 4th episode and go onwards.
How many episodes were there again?
9.
4 to 7 were good.
I thought they were all intriguing, and
8 to 9 for me were a bit underwhelming.
I understand. Okay, so yeah, that's our thoughts on the Loki trailer. Let's move on to Falcon Winter Soldier episode 5, which is out tomorrow. There's been big rumors that somehow a famous Marvel character will be appearing in this, but has never appeared in the MCU before. Those are the rumors going around.
By a famous actor as well.
Okay.
What
did they mean by famous? Because, for example,
I don't know.
There's an Ant-Man movie, but is Ant-Man really a famous Avenger?
No, but Brian, it's going to be apparently it's going to be a character that's not been in the MCU before.
No, I know, but I'm just using that as an example because what did they mean by famous?
I don't know, but I've heard all the rumors. I've heard like people's speculation. I've heard it's going to be Wolverine. How does that make sense? I don't know how Wolverine makes sense.
You can't.
Storm's another one.
You can't keep.
Storm's another one.
Storm's another one. But how does that work?
Yeah.
How does that work? I mean, in my mind, I don't know how that works for this series.
I don't either.
I mean, Will, would you hazard a guess at all?
I don't know. Apparently, Storm is rumored to be in Thor: Love and Thunder.
What?
Apparently.
How does that make? That makes less sense than in
in
the Winter and Falcon.
Yeah,
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I have no clue. It's just speculation. It could be bullshit. Probably is.
I'm just trying to think of characters linked to Captain America or something. Or I'm running. I don't know. Or are we being too focused on a Captain America character? Could it be the Dora? Remember the Dora Milaje are now in this series. Is it a character that's linked to Black Panther? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's very strange. Will, could I be bold enough to say it might be Victor Von Doom, Doctor Doom?
I mean, I wouldn't. He could be a villain. Yeah, you could be right.
I just not even appearing in a Doctor Doom suit, just as Victor Von Doom, ambassador, leader of Latveria, something like that.
Could be
Deadpool. Yeah, it could be Deadpool. Could be Deadpool.
To be fair, though, there's probably more chance of it being Deadpool than Wolverine.
Oh yeah. I mean, Deadpool's got you got more stake in if you're betting on something. You got more chance of Deadpool than Wolverine.
Deadpool could be a cameo. It sort of makes sense a little bit.
Is there any sense? Think about rationally. Is there any sense of Marvel and they got it back and Disney going, hey, we got probably if we're being fair enough. Obviously now the MCU exists, but before that, the most popular character, one of the most popular characters in comic history. Is there any sense of making a debut in a 5th episode of a Disney Plus show with no hype or anything around it?
In it for 10 seconds. He's just doing a little. He's just doing a drawing of not Paul Walker, John Walker after he's just killed someone, and he goes, ends.
I mean, everyone's trying to pick a mutant or something to go in here so they can link it to the mutants. But
apparently, Bucky and John Walker will fight as well.
yes,
Who? Sorry,
that's inevitable. That's inevitable. That there is going to be a fight between either of one of those two or all three, because he has damned that shield. It's got blood on it. It's been used to murder someone. That shield. It's got blood on it, and basically, we've got the heel turn now from this fake Captain America. He's done the heel turn now, and because is Battlestar's dead, right? I presume Battlestar's dead. Yeah, because he took a nasty one there. Yeah, but this episode will set up everything that's going to happen in the finale. So
episode 5 is going to be an hour long as well, isn't it?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. All I know is that something's got. This is the penultimate episode. This is when I'm not going to call him Captain America. He doesn't deserve that title. This is when John Walker goes full heel and just doesn't care because he's got the serum. Is he taking now? He's got a double dose of the serum now, or something like that.
Who?
John Walker, because I know he's taken that serum he found because he's extra strong now.
Wait, when was he
even? Huh?
Wait.
I think he's taken that serum. I don't think he ever had the serum. I think he's taken that serum that he found.
So, oh no, I thought he always had the serum.
No, he
I
didn't.
don't know. Did they explain it properly that he had the serum, or was it just like more?
The way he's moving and fighting, even before that part, was like it was above normal.
I don't remember any conversation though in the series where it said that he took it.
He said because he was talking about would you take it if you got the chance to take it.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
He didn't have it before. He didn't have it, and
right,
after
so
he took it, he jumped out the window and almost destroyed the car.
Yeah,
yeah, but again,
crushed that van.
Yeah, but I just assumed because he always had it because there were other parts where the way he was moving and fighting was above normal.
Yeah, he's meant to be though the highest trained soldier, isn't he?
Yeah, but even as a soldier, I still don't expect him to be anywhere as good as a trained SHIELD agent. Like Hawkeye is an actual SHIELD. Like Black Widow is. I know she's like in the Black Widow program, but Hawkeye is an actual trained SHIELD agent.
Yeah,
and John Walker is nowhere near as good as him. Fighting wise,
I don't know. Maybe there'll be like a little flashback or something then, where it shows that he's taken it or something like that.
Like it makes sense.
Do we think
if they
think? Oh, sorry, Brian, go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry. If the US had it, it would make sense to give him the serum.
True. I mean, do we think they get the shield back in this episode, or do you think it's not until the final episode they get the shield back? Whoever gets the shield back. Episode? Yeah, it's a penultimate episode. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
And who do you think? Who do you think is gonna? Do you think Sam's gonna take the shield?
Yeah.
Yes, because Cap is the one who gave it to him. So.
Oh my god! Yeah. I know what they're gonna do to us. I know what they're gonna do. That famous Marvel character is not gonna be a new character. They're just gonna put Falcon in the Captain America costume. Watch them. That's what they're gonna do.
Nah,
not the actual. You get what I mean? The Falcon, like the Falcon Captain America, not the actual Captain America.
Did you notice that there was a report that they knew that they never put the if you notice that John Walker's suit doesn't have any white on it.
Yeah.
Like a Captain America suit. So it's almost like saying
takes out the purity.
Almost like we don't. Yeah, it's not Captain America. Do you know what I mean? It's like you didn't put the red, white, and blue on it. There's no white on it.
I'd be gassed if they gave Falcon the shield and then he wore the Falcon America costume.
Yeah, the one for comics.
Yeah,
the one from the comics. That when it happened, everyone certain people had an issue with it, but we know why.
I have an issue with it. He's not my Captain America.
No, I understand, but I understand, but that's been. Do we think though, there's any possibility Steve Rogers appears in the final episode at all?
And
if so, is it Old Man Rogers?
Do you mean as a flashback or as like a modern?
I don't know. Anything. Flashback.
Yeah.
Bloody
appears.
hell! They're going to introduce Force Ghosts. They're going to ruin it. They're going to have a massive plot hole. Introduce a Force Ghost.
Force Ghost. It's going to be AI. It's going to be AI.
Oh no! What's his name? Robert Downey Jr. is coming back as AI.
Yeah, but no. Do we think Old Man Rogers is going to appear at all?
Yeah, some sort of Rogers will appear. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Probably.
It makes sense, right? Because it makes sense also maybe to see if Sam does take the shield, that it's seen that by the public that Rogers passes him the shield. Do you know what I mean? So it's more public thing that people are more in the world are more acceptance of it.
Or it'd be
if
good
you know
if
what I'm saying.
Rogers came back and kicked John Walker's ass.
That is going to happen, by the way. That is going to happen, and I've already got the theory for it. They can easily do it.
Of what?
Steve Rogers will be back in the MCU someday as Chris Evans. Chris Evans will be back in the MCU someday as Captain America.
Old Man.
No, as before
How,
he became
Andrew?
the Old Man.
Explain.
How? Okay, it's in Endgame. Very simple in Endgame. Do you remember when they were before Robert Downey Jr. turned up to perfect the time travel? Do you remember when Ant-Man was going? They were pushing time through Ant-Man, so he wasn't going through time. They were pushing time through it.
The way they did that, it was unstable though.
Well, we don't know.
I mean,
could have perfected it.
They didn't know how to control that for one. Two, the time travel they did, Iron Man is dead. So essentially, what else can they really do with it?
They will find some way, Prime. There will be some way.
Unless you go back in... Because if Captain America settled down with what's her name, you go back in time to that period, and then you get him to... Which actually makes sense.
There is going to be some way, whether it's now.
And do you know what,
Andrew? Whatever the big whatever the big bad is, whether it's Kang, whether it's Doctor Doom, whether it's Galactus, there is going to be a point where the Captain America has to come back because he is a symbol of leadership and greatness.
Do you know what, Andrew?
It makes sense for. Sorry, you go. Well,
do you know what? And if he goes, no, I want to live my life, then kidnap his children and kidnap Peggy, and then he has to come back.
That's terrible. You can't do that.
And that's why Will never be part of the MCU.
That's why Will is a villain. Will's a villain, baby. He's the villain of this piece. So we will do a review of this Falcon Winter Soldier bit on Everything But Football show on Charlotte's channel tomorrow. If it's so massive, we might end up doing our own one over the weekend, just to, or maybe just a build up to the actual finale and what we expect, or what we want, or what we think might happen, something like that.
They said tomorrow's episode is when we're going to get a known Marvel character.
We're going to get a known Marvel character, but has never been in the MCU.
Did they say as a cameo or as an actual?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's most
what Will said with Falcon getting the Falcon Captain America thing.
Yeah.
They would have to do a lot in the episode to get to a point where he then wears.
And it's an hour long.
Which is why these two episodes might be, like Will said, at least an hour long. Because remember, there's only 6 episodes in this series. So, and then I'm sure they said, is it War Machine's coming back or something like that, or might be in one of these 2 episodes. So I know you don't like, you're not a big fan of War Machine, Prime. But yeah. So essentially, that's all the big Marvel stuff going on in the last couple of weeks or so. Obviously, there'll be more. There'll be reaction to what happens in tomorrow's episode. Probably some more news will drop that something's starting production. Maybe we'll get a trailer for Eternals in the next couple of weeks or something like that. So That should be interesting. But then also we've got some DC stuff popping up soon. Next week we'll do a DC show, and then what we do on this channel, we're going to start building up to the superhero draft.
There's been some drama with
this will
DC
encompass.
as well.
This won't encompass just DC and Marvel. So think outside the box. You know, if there's any other.
Can I use characters from The Boys, the Amazon series?
Yes.
Well, no, not for the first one that we're doing, but maybe eventually. But to be fair, I haven't even watched The Boys. So.
Oh, so are we? Sorry. So are we only doing Marvel and DC then for the first one?
For the first one,
are we doing DC? Are we doing only DC?
Well, the first ones I want to do them in a row because there's a theme to it. So there's some sort of continuity. And those ones will be just Marvel, DC. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Marvel, DC.
I can incorporate other stuff. Yeah.
Once Prime, and we will discuss what the rules are, how many people on a team, you know, stuff like that. You know, and then maybe whoever wants to come in with the draft, how many people we're going to have during the draft.
I already have
what selection.
Mine.
What selection they go in? Do you know what I mean? What selection they go in?
This one that I want to do teams of 7.
Yep.
So what I want to do is, I'll do it from the comic. So it's, I guess, easier maybe. So we'll do Marvel Heroes, a team of 7. Marvel Villains, team of 7. And then DC Heroes, and then DC Villains, all teams of 7.
Oh, okay. So we have to exclusively pick from Marvel our 7 heroes.
Yeah.
And then DC our 7 heroes.
Yeah, we'll do it in a draft system.
Prime.
Preferably, well, I say preferably. In my head, it would make sense, but some people might not do it, so maybe it doesn't matter. But preferably, make sure your team has a leader or a captain.
Yeah.
For example, if you pick, say Superman or Batman or Lex Luthor or Deathstroke or something. So captain, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah. And what we'll do is we'll have a bet. We won't just have us on screen picking names. We'll have some type of structure or something so we know. So it's like.
Could we, after we've picked our teams here, can we debate which one would win in a fight?
We can put it on. We can put on a vote thing on.
That's
Twitter.
Yeah. I guess we can be discussing it during each set, but.
My God, my team is going to put everyone's in a spliff.
That depends if you get the picks you want and where you're picking.
Oh, Andrew, I'll have 4 choices for each one. I'll guarantee that I get what I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that'll be interesting.
I'll be in charge of how that all goes. So.
Yeah, and then who goes who picks what order the draft goes in, something like that. So.
Bloody hell, everyone should be fighting over Captain America. Jesus.
Oh man!
I mean, not me because I'm not Team Captain America, so I won't be fighting.
That's because you're a villain. Always said that.
Oh, actually, I know who I'm going to have as my leader.
Go on, tell me.
All right, cool. We don't need to get into that right now.
No. Yeah. So that's all the Marvel news that we have for you this week. We're back in 2 weeks' time for another Marvel show. Hopefully, there's loads of news or. Certainly from a Marvel point of view, but we might be back before that, obviously, for the DC show next week, and possibly even, depending how big this next episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier is, reacting to that, and possibly even a show based on that, doing a preview of the finale, what we're expecting, stuff like that, different theories based on what we've just seen.
We need to do a Star Wars, not a Star Wars show, but I need to dig into Star Wars. I have a lot.
We'll do our versus show shortly. We will do that. We promise we will do that. And like I say, we'll build up more to the first draft show, what that is, and then more and more, and then stuff like that. And maybe if it's so good, Prime and I will discuss maybe mixing it up. You know, just having just a broad superhero team or whatever.
I have a lot of because the draft stuff is something I want to do, so I have a lot of ideas.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of things for. If you have ideas for drafts, just even if we may have thought of them, just message Prime or myself or Will individually, or message the Nexus YT _ on Twitter. Do it there. as
There's
well.
there's no guarantee because there's no guarantee I will accept the idea for the draft, but you can bring your ideas in if they're.
But
Yeah,
we might also
if they're
do
worthy.
different tier shows on the MCU rankings or superhero film rankings or different film franchise rankings, stuff like that. So we could end up doing that. But yeah, follow us on that on Twitter, the Nexus YT _. Will, do you want to any mentions, social mentions?
Yeah, go and subscribe to and help Andrew and Kai out on No Filter Football with Marshall and Slens. Go and subscribe to Strong TV and the First XI. Me and Indiana. Well, Indiana and I have got. Well, I don't know if Indiana will be on the show, but on the First XI, I'm on the Next Gen, and also we'll have a European football show coming soon. So watch out for that. And then the Everything But Football show and Chelsea Watchlongs and Charlotte's channel.
Mm-hmm.
And go and follow the Nexus's Twitter.
Prime. Do you want to mention anything?
You can follow me on Twitter. Just keep up to date with anything that I'm doing. You can follow me on the Terrace. I'm part of the Football Terrace.
Can you shout out my Twitter while you're at Prime?
No.
I just asked you about your mention.
You can follow me on Twitter. I guess you can follow Will. Just follow. Oh no, we're not getting followed back. Unfollow.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god!
Follow Will. You can follow.
Wait, I'm following now.
The Winter Soul. Oh, Andrew's following even. But we might have to have. Someone might get dropped from this channel. Just say.
Look now.
It's all right. He hasn't got the logins anyway.
No notification. No notification.
No. Look up.
Okay. There's Strong TV.
Yeah.
What else is there? KH. Kai was in the chat earlier.
Yes, he was.
Just ignore
it. He's in a space.
Just ignore the fact that
he's
we're
in
not
a space. That's all right.
Okay, Loki Football. What else is there? Just follow the Nexus.
Yeah, just follow the Nexus. That really helps.
And follow Let's Talk Premier League as well.
Oh yes, Niall's channel, Let's Talk Premier League. Will be making his debut tomorrow on the Chelsea show, I believe. Will, was that right?
Yes.
Yep. Well, he does other shows as well. He has an actual. Niall is actually a referee, so he has a referee. He can actually talk about referee stuff on his show. He's on there with Dom, who's another referee. They are referees. They're trained. So when they discuss decisions about referees, you know it's coming from people who know what they're talking about. That'll be on their channel as well. He does all the top 6 ones. He's going to be doing. He does watch-alongs, under 21s, internationals, F1 watch-alongs. They'll be doing loads of stuff over the summer with the Euros and everything like that. So Niall's doing big stuff over there. Strong TV, as Will said.
And subscribe to Lambs' channel, Lambs Reacts.
Lambs Reacts,
channel,
yeah. Strong
channel,
TV, Slens
All right,
Sports,
just shout out everyone.
Yeah, that's all. They're all our friends. Strong TV, watch-alongs, wrestling show, everything but football show. GNA TV is doing well.
More importantly,
follow the Nexus. More importantly, follow the Nexus, please. That will help us a lot. Yeah. All realities, please follow Nexus. That will help us. KH No Filter Football. Yeah, what's that? Thank you. I think that's it. Do you know what? Just follow us would be great. If you want to follow us other things, that'd be great as well. But follow us on this channel, please. We're gonna grow it. We're gonna grow it and grow it as much as you can.
Follow Will. Yeah.
Follow Will. Follow me. The Winter Server.
Apparently, he went from the B-Tech Christensen to the B-Tech Mount. So I don't know how that happened. it is what it is. Follow
Cal the Dragon.
All right, but that's it from us on the Nexus. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, like and share the video.
Andrew. Hold on.
Yeah,
follow Andrew.
Okay.
And Prime. All right, we wave goodbye.
Bye.